Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Chapter 2 of Miki Yoshikawa's new manga, The Cuckoo's Fiancee. When we last left our heroes, we were introduced to Nagi, who was switched at birth due to some mix-ups at a hospital, but was going to meet his biological parents that day with the plan to tell them that he was not going to move in with them. On the way there, he met this girl, Erika, who was dealing with an arranged marriage situation. It turns out Erika is the child he was switched at birth with, and that their parents have got them engaged in order to keep both of their children. And also, there's another girl that Nagi's into, who's number one in his class. Nagi's number two. Also, Nagi's adoptive sister might be into him, which I'm not thrilled about, but whatever. So all that being said, let's jump right on into Chapter 2, I Don't Intend on Getting Married. Our cover picture here has this very, smartphone style, Instagram post, which fits with, Erika being a big Instagram user. So yeah. A romantic comedy of intertwined fates that begins with being switched at birth. Second foul, I don't intend on getting married. And bringing up that the cuckoo imagery, we have the two of them sitting in a nest of eggs, is the picture. So yeah, anyway. Amanos was coming here? It looks like it's breakfast or something. Nagi is sitting with his mom. Yep, you two are gonna need to start bonding. She's your fiancé after all. And Nagi puts down his rice. I didn't sign up for this. I don't recognize her as my fiancé. And Nagi's dad comes in, ready to start swinging. Oh, you're the man of the house now? Come at me, Nagi. Or what? Then his mom comes in, or chimes in. Or what? You have some reason you don't want to be engaged? Well, not really. And he picks up his rice. Alright, well, we have work. So when Erika-chan comes, treat her well. Hold on, I'm going to be busy studying for aptitude tests. This was your idea, so leave me out of it. But you're wrong. We see there's a sparkle in Miss Uminos' eyes. Erika was the one who said she wanted to come. And that gives Nagi pause. We're counting on you. She wants to come? And then he flashes back to when she left at the end of last chapter. I wish you were the one I was marrying, Nagi-kun. Is that why? Don't tell me. She's dead set on marrying me? And he stands up. She really needs to be more careful about who she picks. Well, then the sooner the better. If I want some time alone with Amanos, today's my chance. I'll turn her down in no uncertain terms. My heart already belongs to another woman. And of course, he flashes back to Hiro, top of the class girl. So yeah, we're starting to see the setup of this chapter, of course. And his sister walks in. What you doing? Why are you in your uniform? Wow! And he kind of freaks out. This whole thing being observed by Sachi. I heard everything. Erika-chan was... Oh, was he saying that out loud? How much of that was out loud? Because who said Erika-chan specifically? I don't think anyone did, but Sachi says Erika-chan, was it? Is she seriously coming over? Yeah. Uh-oh, how's that gonna work out? What? I mean, a rich social media celeb who goes to a prestigious all-girls school, not to mention the daughter of a hotel tycoon. Is she just gonna come cozy herself up at some poor family's house? Come on, don't badmouth her. You know she's your real sister, right? And for that crack, Nagi gets Shoba-chan thrown at his head. I've not read Yankee-kun and Megane-chan. But is Shoba, a thing there, too? Or is that just, a Yamada cameo? Ouch! Anyway. Yeah, back to the story. Quit it! I don't want to hear that crap! You're the one who was abandoned. I don't care! So yeah, that line... Sachi... I don't quite read this as, So the moment last chapter that gives away the sense that she might be into Nagi is when she says something like, so Nagi's not my real brother, huh? Which would imply that she'd be very happy to find out that Erika is her real sister, right? But she's not. She's very clearly upset over that. I don't know. Anyway, she, storms off in a huff. What's with her? Then Nagi goes, look out the window. Still, she sure is late. She was supposed to be here more than an hour ago. She couldn't have gotten lost or something, right? And he opens the door, and Erika's just, like, sitting there, like, on the porch. Whoa! And Erika looks at him angry. You're late. What are you doing out here? What do you mean, what? I've been waiting this whole time. You didn't come receive me. And Nagi, like, points to the doorbell. Ring the doorbell. That's what it's for. Really? Wah. Oh, she doesn't even have a doorbell because she's just, like, so fucking rich. Damn. So Erika, like, looks over his shoulder, and sees, like, the tiny little room. Is nobody else home? Everyone's at work. I see. Nagi, like, pauses for a moment and then invites her in. It makes sense that she'd be nervous. For her, it's the home of her fiancé. Well, make yourself at home. Thanks. I can't just go, hi, how are you? Let's break the engagement. I have to wait for the right timing. And Nagi, like, goes to the refrigerator to pour her a drink. Take a seat wherever you want to. And she's, like, used to chairs, because she's in, like, a rich hotel, but this house doesn't really have any, because it's, like, a traditional Japanese-style apartment deal, or, you know what I mean. So she tries to, like, sit on a bookshelf. Why there? On the floor. I need to sit on the floor? Where else would you sit? How are you going to relax while you're standing? That's not what And why do you still have your shoes on? So she seems to have been raised in not only a very rich house, but also a very Western house. Because Nagi does bring up the fact that she is still wearing her shoes. She must seriously be nervous. Or Nagi doesn't seem to see it that way. He just kind of sees it as like, oh, she's a little uncomfortable. Anyway, he like hands her a drink. I have a bad feeling about this. And Erika speaks next. So the thing is, I wanted to ask you for something. I want you to show me where you live. And Nagi kind of like, okay, look all you want. Where? Where? Are you kidding? Here. This isn't a storage shed? Alright, that's not what I was expecting there. And Nagi, I feel like Nagi's facial reactions are just gonna be, like, the best part of this show. Because, like, that complete, like, dead-eyed stare, it's a house. Hold up. I hate liars. And I hate rude people. Then stop stalling and show me where you live. Nagi's like, kind of like, what the hell am I dealing with? What's her problem? This is the kitchen, the toilet, the bath. I've never seen a house like this before. It's like the set of a TV drama. Yeah, well, people actually live here. And this is me and my sister's room. So I got the sense that they were not, like, this poor during Chapter 1. And, like, to the point where their rooms are only, like, separated from the living room by a curtain. Unless it's, like, one side of the curtain is Nagi's side and the other is Sachi's side. Given they're, like, different gender siblings, that might be the setup. You sleep and study here? A partition curtain isn't very private. Sachi broke the sliding door while we were fighting once. So yeah, it seems to be dividing Nagi and Sachi's rooms. Which does kind of make sense. The other side of the curtain looks very, a good bit more feminine than the side of the curtain that we're on. That it seems very, like, practical and focused, like, only on studying. Anyway, I see. And she kind of, like, turns away. I feel like I have some perspective on your home now, Nagi-kun. Thanks. But she's making some kind of weird face that I can't quite read out. What's up with her? Something about this seems off. Does she really dislike this place that much? But this is my chance. So he starts to speak. So, I have something I want to tell you. Then Erika turns back to him. Hey, I mean, while we're at it... She cuts him off to invite him to her place. Damn. Nagi is understandably, a little uncomfortable, but the fucking mansion she's dragged him to. A gate? The entrance is over here. What is this? Is this your house? One of them. We have 3 villas here in Japan, and 3 overseas, too. Nagi, like, jaw drops. But we usually stay here. This is the kitchen, 4 toilets, 3 baths. She's, like, directly flexing on him. The kitchen is, like, huge and well-stocked. She has 4 toilets and 3 baths. This is the living room. The living room, by the way, is probably the entire size of Nagi's apartment. Huh? And everything over there is the garden. Nagi, like, pressed up against the window pane. They have golf and a pool. That's the doghouse. And the doghouse is a 2-story house. A literal house? And Nagi kind of like, I actually poked myself in the eye trying to do that hand motion. Fuck. Anyway, I get it. Everything makes sense now. Here, Shishimaru and her dog comes over to her. It wasn't that she was nervous. Did you miss me? She was just shocked. Well, that's understandable. And then another dog kind of like growling at Nagi. If we hadn't been mixed up, she'd be living in my house instead. And a maid comes by. Miss, I brought you some tea. Just leave it there. You want some too, Nagi-kun? And Nagi is still like in his complete like blank stared state. And I'd be living in this grand estate? And he like has images of their different lives. Erika's like school uniform like is like covered in patches on the arms. I can't stand this doghouse. And Nagi has this like I think it's like called a feather boa around his neck. I'm a celebrity, as he like literally shines. I'm a celebrity? Don't get carried away. And Erika's just kind of ignoring him. Forget not getting married for personal reasons. We can never get married in the first place. Our worlds are way too different. Yeah, I can already tell their endgame. There's not a doubt, like, chapter 2, I'm already like, alright, Erika's endgame. And it's not just the Nisekoi comparisons, because Raku and Totoge were endgame. Anyway, hey, Amanos-san. And then Erika says next, I don't intend on getting married. She's, like, not letting him speak his mind in a weird way. Even if they happen to agree on this. I had a bit of an ominous hunch, you see. You've been fidgeting this whole time. Oh, so she's like pretty, like, already knows what he's gonna say. Alright. You were going to propose or something, right? Oh, no, she's speaking her own mind. Never mind. She was just completely misreading Nagi. Why the hell would I propose? You tell me. I've said it once before, but I guess I need to remind you about how I feel. I want to choose who I'm going to marry for myself. And Nagi's just, like, so frustrated at how, like, dense she's being. Like, we have this, like, metaphorical, like, explosion behind him. So she didn't come to see me? Something wrong? Then, Amano-san, why did you come to my house? To meet your parents, of course. My parents? But then you told me they were out for work, so I decided to kill some time. So that's why she was being weird? They run their own business, so they don't get back until after dark. Then take me to them. Why? That's because I have something to say to them. She, like, gets her, like, fist ready. I'm curious what she's gonna do. I mean, like, what are her feelings towards the Uminos? Like, her like, biological parents? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Erika's mind. She couldn't mean, welcome! They come to the restaurant, I guess, where, the parents work. And his mom greets him, and his dad, from behind the counter, well, look who decided to show up. Hey, and we see Erika, like, there's this haze over her eyes are, like, shadowed out. Amano-san said you really wanted to see the shop, so here we are. And you're just in time. We've got an open table, so how about something to eat? Please, and they sit down. So you turn the first floor of your house into a shop? It's just a little diner for the common people. She's really scanning the whole place. Erika turns away. So I guess they're, like, basically still... They just went back to where they started? I guess if Erika had, like, just said what she wanted, then it would have been a lot quicker of a chapter. Anyway, assessing the situation. Looking for the right timing so she can execute her attack. Erika, like, slams on the table and stands up. I'm not getting married. Little late to say that, don't you think? The two of them kind of like look at her. Shut up! And she like throws the table, I think? Or throws a chair, maybe? And same for you, you garbage-ass parents! Oh wait, hold on, are those her parents in disguise there? You just do whatever the hell you want? You think kids don't have human rights? I'm not giving in, even if I have to kick your goddamn asses! And someone throws a bowl at her that just like barely misses her. They're getting ready to start a fight. Bring it on, you garbage-ass brat! Big talk for someone who couldn't survive without sponging off their parents. We'll teach you never to oppose us again! And Nagi's just like, get me the fuck out of here. Get outside so we can kick your ass. Don't tell me what to do. Shut up, you little snot. No, you shut up. It could happen. She punched her fiancé. Nagi-kun. Oh, that was the big old fantasy in Nagi's mind. Hi? Yes, what? I need to use the restroom. It's over there. Anyways, if it looks like she's going to start throwing hands, I need to get in and stop her. And Erika comes back. I'm back. Here we go. And he grabs the table so she can't throw it. And these two dumb guys, the two guys, other guys at the restaurant, start trying to flirt with Erika because they're creepy and she's 16, so they should not be doing that. Hey, what's cooking, good looking? Are you some kind of star? And Erika is eyeshadowed again. That's right. And Nagi's mom comes by. This girl is Nagi's fiancé. And Erika turns back to look at Nagi's mom. My word, kids these days. Good for you, Nagi-kun. Wait, huh? Then just then Sachi comes out, cleaning a dish. And just kind of blankly stares at Nagi. There you are, Sachi. Please do something about this. He kind of mentally tries to telepathy towards Sachi. And Sachi just turns away in a huff. Ah! And then finally, their meal is ready. Alrighty, sorry for the wait. This is our house specialty, our ginger pork. And Erika looks at it with a weird look on her face. They mean to make me eat something like this? It's written all over her face. You two should split it. Really, enjoy it together. Of course. There's no way she would eat this kind of cheap, oily meat dish. And the Uminos looming over Erika. Thanks for the food. Wah! What an emotional moment. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what exactly is going on in this image. And Erika, kind of chews on it, and she has this, really, stern look on her face. Here it comes. She's so angry she didn't even chew it. She just swallowed. It's delicious. Yay! And the Uminos, high five. Go ahead and eat as much as you'd like. And Nagi, silently hands her a glass of water that she, drinks down in, one sip. Phew. Hey, look at this. Look at her from the side. Doesn't she look just like Sachi? This is, so Mrs. Umino is now down, really examining Erika. Too close. Her face is way too close. She really does. Is it the angle of her nose? The shade of her skin? They really are sisters. And her hair is just like mine. And Mr. Umino, is right in front of her. You got those long eyelashes from me. They're poking at a landmine. And Erika's getting more and more and more uncomfortable with all this. But then again, given how often Erika's mood has been, mistaken in this chapter, maybe it's just another mistaken mood. The countdown has already started. Oh, I know. You should stay the night at our place. Totally. It's already pretty late. There's no way a princess like her is going to be able to sleep in the doghouse. Yeah, then we can take a bath together. If you wake up early and go fishing with me. And back in Nagi's head. A lady want to bathe in elegance. And you think she want to go catch wild animals? Right? Erika? And then Erika finally stands up. Take cover! I'm going home. That's a much calmer reaction than anyone was expecting from that. Huh? Wah! It just kind of storms off right then. Anyway, and Miss Umino kind of stares off at her as she walks away. Did we say something wrong? Wait, hold on! Nagi runs after her. Wait, Amanos-san! Where'd that come from? I thought you had something to say to them. And Erika stops on a bridge. Nagi catches up with her. I couldn't say it. Huh? And we see, where her tears have fallen. I couldn't tell them that I want to get to know them better. I just couldn't say it. And so Erika seems to have the exact opposite thoughts on her biological parents that Nagi has. Which is interesting. But yeah, that has driven Erika to tears. Nagi just looks at her. My real parents, they were so welcoming, so kind, but I didn't know what to do. I just thought, what if they hate me? I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get a single word out. Nagi kind of looks down somberly. You don't have to tell them you want to know them better. Eh? You don't need to sweat that stuff with my parents. They're super easygoing. So let's go home. Together. And they go back to the shop. And I guess Nagi tries explains the situation to his parents. Miss Umino gives Erika this big hug, and Erika, her eyes widen in shock. I'm curious if the Amanos, given how they weren't present, we haven't really seen a whole lot of them, and so I don't exactly know how caring a family they are. So maybe this is the first time she's really gotten affection like this. That would explain her reaction to it. But anyway, then Nagi and Erika have a dinner with the parents. Curiously enough, Sachi does not join them. Maybe Sachi's feeling a little bit of jealousy in what's I'm already not enthused to get into. So they do the little itadakimasu. And then Erika just sees the huge pile of rice that Nagi's eating. You're gonna eat all that? The parents are laughing and smiling. Erika's smiling too. And yeah, Sachi's hiding behind the curtain, watching all this silently. And then later that night, Erika is getting ready to leave. Thank you for today. You sure you don't want to sleep over? Thanks, but my parents will be worried. But it's so dark outside. I'll have Nagi-kun escort me to the main road. Oh, good idea. And Nagi's hold on. Take care then. Come again soon. And Sachi's doing the dishes now. Erika-chan used these. Big sis. She's my big sis? She kind of blushes at the thought of having an older sister. And she puts Erika's chopsticks in the for family use box, which is really sweet. And now I don't quite know what to make of her character. Because I'm assuming all this time it was a bit of jealousy of Nagi being taken romantically. But I think she's just kind of shy to meet her sister. Thanks for today. We're back with Nagi and Erika. Thanks to you, I had a good time, and I feel like I was able to bond with them a bit. No problem. By the way, Nagi-kun, did you have something you wanted to tell me? What do you mean? Well, if you weren't going to propose to me, why were you all fidgety before? You were just imagining it. Really? Really. And Erika looks at him, and Nagi kind of looks away. Huh? Why is it suddenly so hard for me to say it? Hey, Erika! And it's her chauffeur. It's her dad, who's being chauffeured. Over here. Eh? Dad? You came to pick me up yourself? How were things at Nagi-kun's? It was super fun. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you too, Nagi-kun. Is it going well with Erika? Huh? Well, hey, quit it, Dad! That's right. He still thinks that Amano and I are going out together. That whole thing about us dating was a lie. It was an excuse. Well, and Erika tries to stop him. What he meant to say was, yeah, I know. So yeah, Mr. Amano knows already. You can't fool a parent. But look at it this way. Your relationship may have only just started, but it has started. And Nagi's kind of confused by that. Anyways, why don't the two of you hop in the car? Okay, we're here. And they're at, they've arrived at, the villa, where Erika lives. Look at the nameplate. Isn't it great? And the nameplate has been split in two with Amano and Umino. What this means is, starting today, for the next 2 weeks, you two will be living here together. There's a bath, too. Next issue, their eventful life under the same roof begins. Okay. I figured there would eventually be a point where they would have to live together for a time. I was not expecting it to be Chapter 3. Also, do the Uminos know about this? Does Sachi know about this? There's kind of a lot going on there. But yeah, let's get to that later. Let's talk about the chapter as a whole, first. So yeah, I still just really, really enjoy the rapport between Nagi and Erika. There is the sense that, they really want to know more about each other. Especially Erika wants to know all about Nagi and his family. Just because, that's something that she missed out on. And the fact that she's like I mentioned earlier, the difference between Nagi and Erika's desire to get to know their biological parents, and how in chapter 1 Nagi very much stressed, I don't care about that. This is like not the goal. I'm not going to go live with you. I'm staying with the Uminos no matter what. And Erika's like, I want a relationship with my birth parents. And so now that it seems that, and I mentioned that like when she had the hug with Mrs. Umino, whether or not her parents are normally that affectionate, and given that we are now going to be spending 2 weeks at the Amano household, it does look like that's going to be a focus, or something we're going to get to see firsthand in the coming weeks. But beyond that, it's a fun plot. It's a fun character interactions. I love the bit where Nagi just assumes the worst for Erika's goal, and imagine this whole fight between Erika and his parents. And then you find out it's all just a dream. That was a fun moment. Then there's, a bit of genuineness as she finally admits that what she really wanted was not to tell them off, as Nagi assumed, but to get to know them better. And I've already gone into that at great length. And then, what all else is there to bring up? I guess the last thing to mention is Sachi, who is turning out to be a much more interesting character than I kind of assumed going off of last chapter. I really hope that the whole love quadrangle thing is just never mentioned again. And I kind of want Sachi and Nagi to have a bit more of a the Hikigayas in Origairu. You know how Hachiman and Komachi, I think is her name, had that kind of kind of fighting but genuinely caring for each other relationship that just feels like they're siblings. That's kind of my ideal Nagi-Sachi interactions. And that kind of seems to be what we're going to get. And Sachi, I'm very happy that Sachi did not seem to be feeling some kind of romantic jealousy towards Erika, but instead is just kind of shy about meeting her sister. And then he's now Nagi is stuck staying at the Amano house for a couple of weeks. So we'll see more about that next week. So that's all I had to say for this week's chapter. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!